Welcome to another episode on Social Media Diary. It's your favorite girl, Yaya, always on the post to bring you nothing but the best. Please do what to follow us on all social media platforms. We are at Social Media Diary on TikTok, on Instagram, and on Snapchat. And do what to subscribe and like and follow your favorite girl, Black_Barbie, on all social media platforms. So guys, how do you know that your partner is cheating on you? We're going to dive right in, so stay tuned. Don't leave. On today's episode, I'm coming to give you 5 triggers to know that your partner is cheating on you. Yes, 5 solid triggers that would help you to know that this your partner, he or she, is cheating on you. So I'm going to go straight forward. We're going to start with the first one: change in communication. Now, you and your partner should have a routine or have a way of communicating with one another. So when you first, let me just start by this. Before you actually suspect that your partner is cheating, you should know that you should have that intuition that your partner is cheating. It is one of the very few steps that we have as human beings. Like when you sense something is wrong, something is actually wrong. So the first thing that will even make you realize that somebody is cheating on you is your first thought, like, no, something is wrong here. And so you just immediately know that this person is cheating on you. So the first thing I'm going to talk about today is change in communication. Now, your partner begins to be distant. They don't communicate like they're supposed to. They don't check up on you. You guys can go for like a week, like a day, like sometimes like almost a month without talking to each other. But then the person is your partner. So you're supposed to, the thing to keep the relationship is communication. Now, when that is broken, there's no way to keep the bond or the connection still going. So when you start noticing that there are certain changes in the way your partner communicates with you, I think that you should start checking that. I'm not fully saying that anything about when your partner is cheating, they just stop communicating. No, it starts as a process. You start to realize that now they can go 24 hours without talking to you. Now they can go 48 hours without talking to you. Now they can go 72 hours without talking to you. Then it begins from there. It gradually builds from there. Then the distance begins to happen. So once you start noticing these signs that today they are not texting, they are not calling, they are not checking up, they don't really care about what's going on in your life, they don't want to they don't want to tell you whatever is going on in their lives, they are just trying to, stay apart, and then the communication is not as it's supposed to be, then it should get you to know that something is wrong somewhere and you should start checking. So the second trigger to also know that your partner is probably cheating on you is change in behavior. Now, they don't relate with you like how they used to relate with you at first. You personally know that you've not done anything to them, but then now all of a sudden they are violent, they just accuse you of anything, they start coming at you in ways that you don't even understand. Nothing you do concerns them. They are not bothered about you at all. They get angry at the least provocation. It's like you guys are constantly fighting. There's something new always coming up and you don't even understand. They used to be kind, now they are not kind. All these things are changes in behavior in the relationship that wasn't there at first. So then it should get you thinking that what is happening, what is going on. All these things are triggers that should let you know that something is wrong somewhere. So our third trigger is lack of intimacy and emotional connection. You suddenly feel that your partner is quite withdrawn from you. Now, all the intimacy moments you guys used to have, like holding of hands, going on dates, going out to chill, to go to the cinema, kissing, cuddling, all those things have now lessened. They don't want to do it with you. They don't even want to be in the same room with you to even have those moments with you. They are distant now, and you guys don't share those kind of bonds and those things anymore. Emotional connections, they are unavailable to your emotions. They don't really care about what you feel. When you want to tell them something, they really do not want to understand. They don't even give room for you to express. All those things can also be a sign or trigger to show you that something is wrong somewhere and you should check that. So our fourth trigger is unexplained changes in personal grooming and appearance. So you know your partner very well. You know how they like to come across, their physical outlook, and you are comfortable and okay with that. Now, all of a sudden, your partner changes in that routine. They want to do more than what they usually do. They pay particular attention to certain things. So if it was a female, she's now overdoing her makeup, trying to, overshow so much skin. If it's a male, he's just overdoing his shoes and his hair and his look. It should just show you that something is wrong somewhere. You should check it out. So the fifth And final trigger to know that your partner is cheating on you is suspicious digital activity. They become so protective of their mobile devices. They don't want you to see what is going on. You can find them texting people at odd hours, receiving calls at odd hours, hiding at certain parts of the house to make phone calls. They have some privacy screen protectors. Now you know you and your partner have this, unique password. Now all of a sudden it's changed. They don't want to know. They don't want you to know their password. They don't want you to also know their password, so that you don't even come and say that they know their password. Like, there's a whole lot of mobile devices problem here and there. You can't even take their tablets without them fidgeting the whole time. They want to see what you are doing on it. You should know that something is wrong somewhere. When you start seeing that your partner is doing this with their mobile devices, there is a problem somewhere. You should really find out what is going on. So in summary, these are the triggers to know that maybe your partner is cheating on you. So you have change in communication, altered behavior, lack of intimacy and emotional connection, altered personal appearance and grooming, and then the last one was suspicious digital activity. That's my personal favorite, because that one there, it is true. This brings us to the end of another episode of Social Media Diary. Please do all to follow us on all social media platforms at Social Media Diary, on TikTok, on Instagram, and on Snapchat, and do all to subscribe, share, and like. I'll see you guys in another video. Until then, bye bye.